Hi guys, so in order to understand your target audience, it first starts with you understanding what are, again, your unique value propositions, right? So a lot of the stuff, excuse me, a lot of the stuff that I cover in these lessons does get repeated, but the concept I want to share with you there is what's worth repeating is worth remembering, right? And the more you hear it, the more you kind of internalize it. So there's no point even developing your unique value propositions or your core mission or core beliefs and values unless you have a target audience, right? Because it just ends up being scattershot and throwing stuff against the wall to see if it sticks. Understanding who your target audience is so important because that gives you a target. It gives you a goal to reach for, right? It's you got to have both things. Firstly, you got to understand what your personal brand is. Again, unique value propositions, your superpower. Then you need to know who your target audience is. And the most important thing is once you understand those to a good degree, you can then connect them through the right messaging. And that comes down to knowing how to emotionally engage through the right messaging that really resonates with your audience. And it's very difficult to resonate with an audience if you don't know who they are, if you don't know who you're talking to. You also got to be conscious of where are your audience. Once you've defined them, I'll use a crazy example here. Let's say I'm doing fitness through skateboarding, right? I want to be I want to be an influencer and fitness coach, mentor in the skateboarding space, teaching people how to get fit through skateboarding. It's actually not a bad idea the more I talk about it. So don't only define like, all right, well, who could my potential audience be? People that are interested in being fit and maybe trying new things. And obviously people that are interested in skateboarding potentially. So online, on let's say Facebook or Meta, Instagram, I'm finding groups, I'm finding communities where people are interested in fitness and new ways of doing things and skateboarding and are open to suggestion. So I'm finding all these different groups, engaging with them, seeing what the conversations are in those groups, right? It's like active listening and social listening, like keeping your ear to the ground of your audience. Where are they? How are they talking? How are they communicating with each other? What language are they using? You see, guys, the more you come down that funnel, I think of everything as a funnel, right? The more you can identify who your audience is, what they're looking for, and what they're interested in. And the more you understand this, and also a huge thing here is understanding their pain points. You know, if you're building a business again solves two things. It either solves a problem or fulfills a need. Solves a problem or fulfills a need, or both. So by understanding who your audience is, your target demographic, your fan base, your following, know where they hang out, how they talk to each other, what their pain points are, or what the problem is they're trying to solve, or the thing they're trying to, the need they're trying to fulfill, the more specifically you can target, and the more effectively you can emotionally engage them and resonate with them, the more you understand about them, right? Again, hammering this point home because it's so damn important. Understand who your audience is and where they are. The more you do that, and the more the more you understand the language they talk in and how they communicate, the more effectively you can communicate as well. And then you can start tailoring your messaging in a genuine and authentic ways, guys. This is always with the undercurrent of being authentic and real. But the more you're doing that, the more effectively you can engage your audience. So, key takeaway here is research your audience, where they're hanging out, how they're talking to each other, what language are they using, what are their pain points, what are the needs they're trying to fulfill. And the more you do that, and the more personalized messaging can build meaningful connections that drive success, whether you are just trying to build a few more followers or you're legitimately trying to scale a business leveraging your personal brand. Audience, audience, audience. Who is your audience?